Hey y'all, it's Natalie and I'm here for Wow Embossing today. I'm finally getting started on a travel album from a trip we took to the Pacific Northwest in the US last spring, and it's so beautiful and green. I'm really excited. I'm going to do a 6x8 album. So the outside the page protector pages are going to be roughly 8.5 by 7. So I'm using this awesome stamp by Wow Embossing, and it is the foliage background stamp, and I'm going to use the bold, which is the colored in leaves that you see right here, and I am stamping those in I think it's some type of moss color. Bundled Sage by Tim Holtz for Ranger. And then I am going to do, I found a way to match them up really well across the top of this page. Also, this white cardstock is from Wow, and it is so smooth, perfect for anything. I can't wait to ink blend on it, honestly. It's so smooth. It's almost like a little bit shiny. Fabulous, really great paper. So I'm stamping the the bold stamp twice, and then I'm gonna go in with the outline stamp, which will give me the outline of the leaves, and I'm going to stamp that with Wow Embossing ink, and then I'm going to heat emboss it with Festive Fir heat embossing powder, which is a really lovely green color. And I used my stamping platform to kind of line up all the stamps to ensure that everything was nice and neat and perfect. Plus, because the stamps are so large that I don't really have a stamping block otherwise that they would fit on. So yeah. So I just did like that top part of the page, and I'm gonna add some pattern paper on as well. You can find me on the Wow blog today, as well as I have a reel over on their Instagram. But I will put my links down below if you would like to go shopping with my affiliate links at their store. There's a US store and there is a UK store. And yeah, I'm super excited to be showing you how to use embossing powders and their other products in your memory keeping. So there we have a really lovely foliage background. It's so pretty. Like, I love it so much, and it is so perfect for these photos from the Olympic National Park. So I'm inking up this scrap of cardstock, and I'm going to heat emboss it with the Turkish Coffee, and this is from the Ancient Orient Trio by Wow. And when I do this and I send it through my die cut machine to cut like a title or something, I always try to do 2 layers of the heat embossing powder, and you could just do 1 and it would look fine, but I really love the full coverage, glossy, almost enameled look that I get when I do 2. So I basically just do your heat embossing and everything and set it, and then let it cool down. It only takes like a minute or a couple seconds to cool down, and then just scrape your pad across it again and do another layer. So that's what you see me doing here, the second layer, and it just gives the perfect amount of coverage. It's like you have an enameled piece of cardstock paper to use. Now I will say, I don't think that I let it like cool down enough before I sent it through my die cut machine. So I did have a little bit of trouble getting my letter dies out, but I did the same technique with the same Festive Fir color, the green color that I used on the leaves. And I did that kind of off screen because I was a little disenchanted with the process. But when I did that, it was fine. So I think it was because I didn't let it cool down enough. I was excited. I was trying to get it done. So the photo of us is at, I hope I say it right, Duc Falls. It's in the Olympic National Park. So in the brown Turkish coffee color, I'm going to cut out the word Duc. And then I am going to, and those are with Heather Alphas from Pink Fresh Studio. And in the green, which is what I'm doing now, I thought I did it off screen, but I did do a little bit on screen here. This is the Festive Fir, and I will use the Jeff Alpha, also by Pink Fresh Studio, to die cut this green paper to use for the word falls. So you can kind of see the magic happening. And this is just a really great way. Like, girl, I don't know if you've priced thickers lately, but they are like $1 million. And this is such a good way. Like, if you just invest in a couple good die cut sets, alpha dies, like really fabulously way to not have to buy thickers anymore. Because we all know we have to stick down thickers with glue anyway, right? So I've just got a little wood grain paper. This lovely little plaid paper is from Wild Whisper, and I'm just gonna layer them on top of my heat embossed foliage background, and it's going to sit there next to that photo, and I'm super happy with how that looks. I'm so loving that. And they're both going to be outside the page protector. I have not put the holes in it yet because I'm not sure what album I'm using. I was really excited to get started on this album. I've been kind of putting it off because we have so many photos, but I still haven't gotten a 6x8 album. I have a couple here at home, but they're not really what I want. I'm like, should I cover them and like kind of do my own like cover like in maybe like a fabric? I can't think of words this morning, but I don't know. I had always thought about Life Crafted, but now I see that 49th and Market has really adorable 6x8 albums that are kind of pretty interactive. They come with like neat little things inside of them. So I don't know, stay tuned. Let me know what you think down below. I'm gonna throw these couple of little chipboards from Stamperia on there. They're just like from the Amazon rainforest, but they work for a temperate rainforest as well. I like to put the little things at the top corners to use to turn the pages though, so people don't put their hands on like the pages or like on the photos. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna link down below to the WOW blog, to the WOW store if you would like to go shopping. Let me know if you have any questions. I love to enable people to heat emboss on their memory keeping pages. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.